Good morning everybody and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. This is day 2 of our Back to Blackpool series this week. And this is Topping Street. We left you on this corner, actually standing right there. We left you on this corner and we are back with the next episode. So we're going to go in a bit of a loop and we're going to go and look at the site of the new office block. Trying to think my words then. Office block and the site of the new Holiday Inn hotel and the Tramway Terminus. So we're going to go across here before this bus hits us. Right, so this is the back of it's the front entrance actually. Talbot Road car park, which you might remember was refurbished as part of phase 1 of the Talbot Gateway improvements. So the building at the top in front of us with the Y shapes, that's the back of the Blackpool Council offices. So this is Topping Street car park currently, where you can still park for a minute. And all these buildings here in this central section are all coming down. They're all going to be demolished. And the one that's covered in scaffolding is the Hop Inn. So that's the pub that used to stand there. It's actually quite an old building. So the front facade of it is being kept. And it's being rebuilt into a new dentist surgery for the dentists, which is probably around about here and is coming down. So it's a bit like playing one big game of, I would say drafts, but I think chess might be appropriately complicated. You need to move one thing before you can do another. So we'll go and take a nosy and see if we can see anything underneath this scaffolding tent. And then here at the right here where these old buildings are, this is going to be all flattened and rebuilt as a Department of Work and Pensions office block. And it's some kind of disability department. I'm not quite sure what. There's an article about it on Visit Fylde Coast. There's all the information about this development and exactly what it is and how much squillions of money it's costing. So I'm hoping somewhere around here. Oh goodness, there's a gate. Here we go. Look, we like a gate. We like to be able to see what we're doing. Bye. They've knocked on with that. Last time we were in Blackpool back in October, they'd literally taken the back of the building off and all the facade of it was held up by scaffolding, and that was it. So all this structure that's facing us and the steelwork, that's all brand new. I've not seen that before. So they're really knocking on a pace. You can see the staircase inside, look. Very interesting. Very interesting. In fact, we'll just have a little intermission and I'll take some photos. So, public notice. So this is the block that's coming down from this side. And here's the dentists. There you go. It was a lot nearer than I thought it was. And then this will completely transform this area. So there's new areas of public realm and garden and paving and all that kind of stuff that you get with a new building. And then when we get around the side of the boards and the hoarding now, there's another peephole here. We like peepholes. That's a good view. Goodness, they've done a marvellous job at that. Cracking on at a right pace. When we get round this corner, around the side of the hoarding, we are on, go on, tell me what this one's called. Can't remember. God, I'm terrible at road names. It's gone. I've lost it. We are on the road that takes you to the railway station. Is that it? I could do with an A to Z tattooing on the back of my hand, couldn't I? Oh, that is blowy. This jewellers has been here donkey's years. They obviously trade because they've been here a long time. So this is the back of the council offices and the big Sainsbury's, as we call it, which were all built as part of phase 1 of Talbot Gateway. And then Talbot Road car park was the old bus station. Can't remember, I think there was a car park above it. It seems to have been like that forever now. But the ground floor was the old bus station, and that was all refurbished and refitted as part of this phase. So phase 2 is what we're looking at. This is the Holiday Inn Hotel, and that looks like it's cracking on a pace. One day last year I was talking to the workmen that were on site, and they were saying that it's built modularly, if that's how you say it. So you can see these gaps, which are obviously going to be windows, and apparently the bathrooms and things are delivered on site as a complete prefabricated unit, and then they're just slotted in. So all you've got to do is just connect your sewage and your plumbing, and away you go. What a good idea. Vaccination van? Well, bus. You want a jab doing? So last time we came round here, this was, I think, at first floor, and the cream is a sort of a interior insulation wall as well. That's not the finished cladding. The pretty finished cladding is still to go on the outside when it's finished. You see, you find all kinds of things out when you stand chatting to people. And that's this train station. So what you'll be able to do, you see, is catch a train into Blackpool, which brings you in to the railway station here. And then you'll be able to walk a short little hop where this little crossing is here, underneath the underpass, which is currently a ramp, but they're building an underpass. And the Tramway Terminus is just down here, kind of inside the crook of the hotel, as it were. We'll cross the road and see if we can see. See if they've put a bob hole around the other side. Oh, how thoughtless. So that's where you arrive. And the underpass will go underneath here, so I presume that they're leaving this footpathing because it looks new and finished. And then the hotel is there, so we're going to go round this corner. I think we better go back onto the... Oh, let's have a look through this gateway. Another gateway. Wowzer, they've knocked on. It's a long time since I came and looked though. Like I keep saying, I've missed such a lot. But we're back now, we're back. I can't promise that we'll be back regularly, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best according to duties at Rabbit Towers. So I think we perhaps better go back over to the other side of the road, because I'm not going to be doing anything, am I, if I get knocked down? Won't be a good look. So we'll go back over here. And of course this is Talbot Road, and down there is water, and that's where the wind's coming from as well, as you can hear. So there's not really very much to see until we get down to the next gateway at the bottom. But this is just looking so different. And it looks better as well, how it's positioned on the site, because it's at the back of the site. You get the space and the airiness in between the buildings that you didn't get when Wilco was there. And can you see the black poles? The black poles that are sticking up here, they're the new catenary poles for the tramway. And they look like they've got quite a bit of the wiring actually. Oh, they have. Oh, I say. We've missed quite a lot, haven't we? In fact, now I get a bit nearer, I can see that the wires are in on this section of catenary as well, right up to the tram terminus. Sort of blends into the background, especially when your eyes are running. My eyes are pouring. It's not anywhere near like as windy up here though, because this is being filmed after Storm Dudley, but before Storm Eunice. So this is the calm between two storms, as you might say. Right, the lights have just changed for us, look, that's perfect timing. Right, let's go to cross here before somebody comes round the corner. Oh, I say. Now, there was Wilkinson's front door, as was. Oh, goodness me, doesn't that look different? Let's find a wide gap, that's a better gap. Doesn't that look different? So you see now your tram follows the line of the concrete, and you can see it's flat right up to where that white van is. And then the tramway terminus is at this lower level in the arc of the hotel. That's going to look amazing. That's going to look really fab. Really fab. And then they put in all the usual public realm trimmings in and whatnot. Short intermission for some pickies. Goodness, that is such a difference. Such a transformation. In fact, I do believe that is the platform there for the new terminus. Don't know what you think. That looks very much like a slightly raised platform to me. So we'll go and take a little walk round this corner and we'll see if we can see anything different through the next gateway. Because there are, like all building sites, there are gateways in all the gaps. They put some hoardings up on here, look, as well. Excited, we are opening soon. And this is what it actually looks like, which you'll remember from the images that we showed you way back in time when they first started building it. So, like I said, if you stand still anywhere in Blackpool, you're likely to get refurbished. So this is looking at it from the other side, I think. Yeah, because that's Talbot car park. This is Sainsbury's and the office, the council. So this is going to be at the tramway side. So that path, that sloping footpath, must not be new. It must be the old one. Strange how you forget. Strange how you forget things. No, we still can't see anything through there. That's the tradesman's entrance. I've kept trying to look through that gateway and then realised that you can't actually see anything through it. This is the van entrance. This is where they're coming in and washing the vans down before they drive off. Wowza. And this is bird's eye view territory up here. This is where you can see better into the side to its south. So we'll go and have a neb, which is a Yorkshireism for a nosy. So stick with it, folks, this week, because we've got a series of Back to Blackpool films for you. This is part 2. Come back tomorrow for part 3. Because next we're going to go for a walk down back into the town centre and see what we can find. Because I bet there's all kinds of things different. So this is the other gateway where you can usually see what they're doing sort of down here. So we were standing down there a minute or two ago, down there. Let me get that. There you go. Sort of down there at back of the chemists. So you can see the concrete that they've laid, and it comes into the terminus, which is down there at the side of that yellow crane. Can't quite see properly, that's really annoying. Oh, there's an information thing there, look. So they must be getting ready there. It's an electronic information board. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait. Let's have a look through this one and see if we can see anything different. This is one of many pieces of street art that you'll spot in and around Blackpool. Wowzer. So, I wonder what they're doing. I bet that this open area. Now, did he say that there were part of the entrance to the hotel? I think they did. I think this is the open reception areas and whatnot. Fascinating fact. This orange barrier around the edge of the building works, we did the brochure for that when it was invented by a company that were near where we were from back in the day. You see, I've just noticed some more building work as well. Let's just have a bob up to this corner, because when we came round they were just starting working on this building and it looks like it's either collapsed or they've deliberately taken it to base. We do like a building site, don't we? We do like a building site. Oh, they're rebuilding it. Look, that's going to look better. Look at these concrete lintels they're putting in. That's going to look stunning. You see, you do one job and everybody follows suit and it starts completely improving the look of an area. Wowzer, that's some restoration. Right, I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed that little look around. And don't forget, make sure if you have, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you've subscribed and make sure you come back tomorrow for the next instalment, because next we're going that away. See you later, folks. Bye for now.